if I ever think of Scum in England, the first image that comes to my head is like an. All right, so I can't even remember what episode this is, and I'm not going to pretend like I do remember.
24.
Is it 24?
5.
25?
25.
All right, man. So same old YouTube fandom.
I like that.
YouTube fandom. Like, comment, subscribe.
I like that.
Love, hate, whatever you make. Audio connoisseurs. Subscribe to the thing. Whatever your poison is. And Patreon. Come true if you're SNG fam. Pick your tier. Pay your way. We've got bonus episodes coming your way. Well, they're live on there now. Laptop stickers on the way.
Yeah.
Clothing merch
On the way. We got some good shit for you, man.
Yeah, man. We've
Some
got bare
great
shit.
Some
So
great
yeah, I'm excited. So without further ado, let's start the thing, man.
I bid to you.
I need a sip.
Drug addict, I told you.
Bruv. I don't care anymore.
Random. Do you know, like, when you watch adverts and you see these, like, I'm not talking about big boy, like, adverts, like, that are sponsored adverts, like, you got Cristiano Ronaldo doing, like, an Adidas advert, or, like, Thierry Henry doing the car advert for Sky Sports Web. Not these kind of man. Like, your everyday, regular man that that do adverts for probably, like, soap or... I don't know, whatever, like Monster, for example. You just get regular people that do it.
Yeah, actors.
Regular actors. Yeah. That's their job.
Bro, that's
Like,
the actual job.
I see actors, like, on adverts and think, what do you do in life to get there? Like, how do you even...
Two things made me realize that that's someone's job. There was one time I was watching a normal advert. I can't remember what it was for.
Yeah.
Saw one chick on there. And then the next week, I saw the same chick doing an advert for, like, the bingo thing that between Jeremy Cole shows.
Yeah.
They used to have that bingo advert.
Yeah.
Fox Bingo, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Foxy Bingo. Yeah. I heard that. And it was her again. And I was like, right, that's her job.
Bro.
That's actually her job. She's an advert actor.
She's an advert actor. I just don't get it, because you've also got people in the background that do advert acting as well. Like, that's
You're an extra in an advert.
In an advert.
You're an extra in an advert. That's boring. Do you even get paid for that?
Probably do, but, like, it's probably shillings.
I think advert people get paid.
No, advert people do get paid, but it's like...
Obviously not the extras, yeah.
It's like proper... When I say proper, obviously every advert is a proper advert, but, like, big boy adverts like Budweiser.
Like campaigns.
Campaign adverts. Yeah, because one of my boys is an actor, and he's done a few adverts before.
Oh, okay.
And he gets P. Like, because he's one of the faces of the advert. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
As opposed to... I don't know, just random.
How much P does he get, family?
I'm not exposing that.
Tell everyone how much P does he get.
No.
No one knows who it is.
No.
I want to know. Tell me off camera. I want to know.
He would know who it is.
Fair play.
You've never met him.
I know I've never met any of you boys.
Well, that's a lie.
But yeah, I was watching, what was it? Master of None.
Yes.
He was an advert actor, innit? Season 1. He was an advert actor. And that's when he was just applying. He was like auditioning for like mad commercials.
Yes.
And he was still making money from like a big commercial he did time ago. And that's how he's paying his rent and stuff.
That's wild.
I was like, that sounds both like the best and worst thing ever.
Oh, without a shadow of a doubt.
It sounds stressful for one.
Because I feel like with acting per se, especially in that kind of field, like advert acting, I don't think you ever know when your next gig would be. So you kind of still probably have to do like a 9 to 5 in them shit. Probably. I'd assume so.
Maybe.
I'd assume so.
I don't know. Does your boy have a 9 to 5?
Yeah, he works.
Oh, and he just does a thing on the side.
He does. It's not like, but he wants to be. He does coding, but he wants to be an actor. Like, that's his dream. That's his passion. He does theatre and all that shit.
And he does coding.
He does
for a job.
Yeah.
That's a job.
Yeah, I know it is.
Your boy's successful.
Well, he's trying to be even more successful.
He does coding for a job, and then he's an actor on the side.
He's an actor, yeah, and he does theatre. He's got another play coming out. I think it's next week. Yeah,
mad.
He's got a play coming out next week. I think it's next week or is it next month? I don't know. If he listens to this, he knows him. He knows him. I'm talking about him anyway. Yeah.
Bruv, I've got a rant.
Oh, of course you do.
I didn't rant for the last few weeks. I haven't ranted for the last few weeks though.
On camera.
On camera. You know, this whole like, so say you're on Instagram or whatever, and then there's like a story, like someone's story or they're posting or whatever, and it's always a girl, and it's like something along the lines of, I'm a queen, so I deserve a king, or I won't accept anything. It's always, I won't accept anything less than a king.
Yeah.
That shit. I'm tired of it.
Oh, you and me both.
I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it.
You and me both.
With a capital Y, I'm tired. Bro, it's exhausting to look at. But the thing is as well, like, there's a few people that I'll see it, right? And then I think, then usually I just roll my eyes at it. I can't bothered.
Yeah.
But then I saw it one the other day and I was like, right, let me actually think about this logically.
Yeah.
Because I thought, I always try and flip the perspective and say, okay, so how would people look at it if I put on my story, I'm a king.
One deserve a queen.
And I ain't accepting anything less than a queen.
Yeah.
First of all, people are going to be on my case.
Yeah, right, from the jump.
But Yas can do it. It's all right, apparently. But then I thought, right, what qualifies you to consider yourself a queen? Big man, most of the Yats, well, there's a couple Yats in particular. When I say couple, I mean one. That's always on my stories or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's just all of that.
Yeah.
That's all it is all the time. And it's like, all right, I'm thinking, what qualifies you to consider yourself a queen? Big man, this person don't even go gym.
Oh, so what, have you asked her this, or you just you're
I haven't asked.
yourself
I'm
this?
not asking her that. I'm not getting into that kind of discussion. I'm asking myself.
She doesn't even go gym.
Big man, she don't even go gym. So I'm like, how can you say?
Yeah.
How can you say? Because obviously, when you say I ain't accepting a king, I'm assuming you have standards of what a king,
of course,
what is considered a king. I doubt all you're gonna say is, oh, he just needs to treat me nice.
Yeah.
I doubt that's what qualifies someone to be a king. So if you're qualifying someone to be a king, what qualifies you to be a queen? And going gym and keeping yourself tidy, should be. It barely even make the list.
Yeah,
it's just
it's
a
norm.
That's basic.
Yeah, that's bottom tier.
So if you ain't even going gym, don't ever tell me you're not accepting anything less than nothing, bro. Because like, if I put myself as like, okay, let's say if obviously I'm not, but what I'm saying is, if I was that king that you're looking for, and you're thinking, rah. That's the king. This is the king that I deserve.
Yeah.
You don't deserve me, fam. You can't even bother go gym.
I feel like with that, I'm 50-50. I get where you're coming from in terms of the gym aspect and like the basic minimum / basic necessity of keeping yourself fit and blah, blah, blah. Like that would, or that not necessarily would or should, but it's like an entry level qualification to becoming a king or queen. You should look after yourself. And I agree with that wholeheartedly. Within the same breath, a lot of people don't really care about physique or body type, and it's probably not our generation. It's probably like just the older generation. A little bit more. So a lot of people that do say that I have seen are probably in like their 30s and stuff. Do you know what I mean? That I've seen on my social media and stuff. They're probably like in their 30s or like late 20s or like early 30s kind of thing. And it's it's still kind of our generation, but it's an older generation where body type isn't much of a, what's the word I'm looking for? Isn't much of a like entry requirement. It's just it's a bonus, if anything.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's more with like probably I'd say like African community, and probably like the Afro-Caribbean community as well. That's what I see anyway.
Okay,
that's what I see. I'm not saying it's my opinion. It's just what I see.
Yeah.
That's why I said I'm a bit 50-50 because I can understand both sides of that argument. But for me, if I'm portraying that all I deserve is a queen, in my head, she's got to go gym. Personally,
bro,
she's got.
This is the thing.
She's got to keep herself tidy. She doesn't have to be like abs galore.
Yeah,
fat
yeah,
ass,
yeah,
fat
yeah,
tits,
yeah,
whatever.
yeah, yeah.
But she's got to keep herself
like
tidy.
you have to. That's the thing as well. Is like, for me, it's not even a case of you need to look a certain. I'm not even saying you don't go gym because you don't look a certain way. What I'm saying is, I know this person doesn't go gym. Or these people, couple people that I'm thinking about, I know they don't go gym.
You're
when I say
gunning
couple,
for one
when I
person.
say couple, I mean one.
You're gunning for one. I can't wait for you to tell me.
When I
this
say couple
person is.
people, I mean one.
You're gunning for her.
I know for a fact they don't go gym.
Okay.
And it's not even a case of I want you to look this way in order for you to be a king. It's not even
Yeah,
about
yeah,
what you look
yeah,
like. It's
yeah.
about where your mental state is at.
Yeah.
Is that you're putting yourself in this pedestal.
Yeah.
You don't look after yourself. You don't look after yourself.
Okay.
And like there's people that are out there smoking, drinking, whatever.
Yeah.
The attitude stinks.
Yeah.
But sometimes I think the crux that it comes down to, which annoys me, is especially in like this day and age, is that a woman will consider herself queen status if she makes her own money. If she makes her own money, in their head,
They're a queen. Yeah.
if they're independent and make their own money,
Yeah. Every woman. Makes
whereas
her own money
that's
nowadays.
yeah, exactly. So for a man to
Yeah.
say, "I'll make my own money," that's laughable.
Yeah.
That's laughable. Of course you do.
Of course, yeah, everyone makes their own money because
And I breathe air. I might as well say I breathe air. I wash with water. Like it's just like I would love to see one day someone say like I am a queen, da 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 da. But actually, I can look at them and be like, to be fair, they actually are.
Yeah.
Like they take care of themselves. They're a very kind person. Like they've got mad friends. They make their own money. Like they're just looking after people. Like, rah, you're a queen.
Yeah.
Like you deserve actually a serious guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're just driving your own car and making your own money, for the love of God, don't call yourself a queen. It pisses me off. It fucking pisses me off. Bruv, I've half typed a message a couple times and then deleted it. Deleted it.
To reply to her story?
To reply to her story. To that. Oh shit! What the fuck? To reply to that specific person.
Yeah.
I've half typed a message like I want to get into this, and then I have the forethought to think I don't want to get into this
because it's not worth your energy.
It's not worth my energy. I don't want to ruin someone's day.
Yeah.
And make them defend themselves.
Ruin someone's day.
But I don't want to put someone in the spot and be like, explain to me why you're a queen, please.
Yeah, of course.
Because that's a horrible thing to put someone under.
Of course.
And then I don't even have the energy to argue about it. So I just leave it. And some would say just maybe don't stop looking at her stories, but I can't.
Yeah.
Because I have to, like, I have an OCD behavior.
Yeah.
If there's regular people stories that are popping off my shit, even if I'm just clicking through them, I have to get through them.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
I have to get through them.
I know what you mean. I can't leave a story on story kind of thing.
I don't know what my subconscious mind knows what number it is, because obviously I don't go through every single story that's on my line, because that would take hours.
Yeah.
But I don't know what my unconscious mind thinks is enough.
Yeah.
But I have to go through them. Just going through it. I have to. And I don't even want to, and it annoys me. But hey ho.
What were we saying earlier? We were talking about something on Instagram earlier. Fuck, what was it? Shit. When you were asking me about the stories on Instagram, like that everyone posts the same shit kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's either like something in the gym, someone singing along to something in the car, a club scene kind of thing.
Same shit.
I fall victim of all of that. Do you know what I mean? I always post shit in the gym. I always post when we're in the club.
Same.
I always post shit. Well, I say I always post shit in the car, but I don't drive anymore. But yeah.
The car is the one for me. I'm always posting. I'm always posting. That's because I live in my car.
Your car shit is the funniest shit. It's so, and I'm not even saying that because you're my boy. It's so creative. It's so funny. If anyone doesn't follow this guy on Instagram, please follow him. Please follow him. And all the descriptions and all the details are in the links below and everything. Please follow him because it's so funny. Like, it's like when you were talking about, like, the few episodes ago, we were talking about the thing you wanted to do with your dog when we had MySpace and stuff.
MySpace,
that's imaginative,
bro.
That's imaginative, and I understand the reason why you didn't do it at that time, because that era didn't even understand.
Yeah. It wasn't a thing.
What's the word I'm looking for? Social media comedy.
Yeah. You're either a professional comedian or you're nothing.
Or you're nothing.
Like, you're either like a professional comedian or you're like the funny guy within your boys.
Yeah.
But none of this skit shit.
Skit.
Don't start making skits.
Because they'll cuss
Off
you in
your
maths
own
class
back.
tomorrow.
Off your own back, you're just out here making MySpace skits. That would have been a terrifying place for me to be.
Been laughable.
I would have had to have no friends.
It would have been laughable, bro.
Of course, and not in the way I wanted it to be.
Oh god,
I would have been laughed at.
You'd be laughed at, yeah.
I would have been laughed out of my friendship group.
out of the school.
So yeah, but yeah, the way I don't know. I love being creative about stuff like that.
It's clear. I get
I'll
that,
spend hours doing it.
I know you.
Hours.
I know you, but I feel like it's worthwhile because it's some funny shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Some funny shit.
That means a lot coming from you because you're a very honest person.
I am very honest.
And if it wasn't funny, you'll just tell me straight.
I'll laugh in your face. I would genuinely laugh in your face if it wasn't funny. I don't need to beat around the bush, cuz.
Boy, but I think, you know what? I was having this is another rant I was fucking having the other day actually with someone about that specific thing. And I think that's why it annoys me. It's something that wouldn't annoy anyone else, but it annoys me massively.
Yeah.
Is that people who have this is what I was talking about. So, you know when we were speaking the other day about when I picked you up about what was it? When we were talking about podcasts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And people who are already successful
Yeah.
have been put in like graft or whatever into a certain area.
Yeah.
And then they can branch out on other areas and immediately be successful.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
But that's okay because they put the work in elsewhere. I stand by that, but I also don't like when people use their celebrity to do stuff that they're really bad at. So comedy is like a big one for me.
Okay.
I don't like people who are not funny, who try to be funny, who are categorically not funny,
but that have excelled in other things, but then are trying to be funny.
Like perfect one is like social media people. So there's
I've got an example as well, actually.
Bro, there's what is it? Obviously with I got flies up in here. I've got flies up in here.
You're swatting bare.
Bro, I've got flies in here. I'm getting angry. It's getting me so... Guys, I'm sorry. I'm getting so angry. There's flies in here. Anyway. There's... what is it? The buff thing on Instagram. Katia. Katia Elise Henry or whatever.
Yeah.
She must have jumped on TikTok or something the other day. And she's trying to do all these funny skits. And they're so unfunny, it's painful to watch.
I hate shit like that.
It's so unfunny, bruv. It's painful.
Like I've got another example. Do you follow Simeon Panda?
Yes, I follow fucking Simeon Panda.
I can't even speak. For those who don't know, Simeon Panda is an internet. Well, he's a bodybuilder from England, London, but he now lives in LA with his missus. He's well known. Like he is known for bodybuilding.
He's got like 9 million followers.
He's got followers for days. I think he's got more than that. I've been following him for ages, and he built his career and his repertoire on bodybuilding. Obviously, when people move to LA, they love this social media, they love this skits, they love this comedy aspect, and he started to do some. Maybe like when he first moved out to LA, and I was looking at it like, why?
This is the biggest amount of dog shit.
Like, why would you ever? Why? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not funny. It's not your what's the word I'm looking for? It's not. You're just not made to do it.
Yeah, it's not your lane,
It's
fam.
not your lane. Yeah, stay in. I understand people want to branch out. I get that, and I think the reason why he did do it is because he's getting into acting.
Yeah,
because he's. I think he's got a movie coming out.
He did a movie, and
he's come out already. I'm not too sure.
His little clips that he put on his movie look terrible as well. Terrible. But
there's only certain things he can do in movies because he's a big guy. He's only ever going to be like a fighting guy.
He was like a bodyguard or some bullshit, or like a SWAT guy or some shit.
Yeah.
But like, it annoys. I don't know why it annoys me, but it annoys me so much because I feel like, is that something? If you're gonna do something, it's like, to me, it's like, would you do it if you didn't already have the following that you have?
Oh, they definitely wouldn't.
You would never do it. If you had 3 followers, would you be making funny little skits in your room and shit like that? If the answer's no, then just don't do it ever.
Don't do it ever.
Just don't do it ever. If you didn't want to do it before, or if it doesn't like interest you whatsoever, or like that, if you didn't already have such a massive following that you can pretty much get away with doing whatever the fuck you want, would you have done it? And if the answer's no, then just leave it. Bro.
They definitely wouldn't.
Leave it to the people that are actually funny. And that's not me saying I think I'm funny.
Yeah.
But that's like, I've done ones before where in my head, I'm like, oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
And then I've done it, executed it, looked at the video
Yeah.
and thought that's not funny. And then deleted it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, bare times.
Oh, really?
It's not a case of someone told me one time that I'm funny,
Yeah.
so I can just
Like,
do whatever I want
you
and
like, you got
everything's
free
going to be
range.
funny.
Yeah,
If I'm critical of myself, if I look at it and I think that's not funny,
Yeah.
I won't post it.
Fair enough.
But yeah, that's exactly like me. If I just randomly started this and then thought, fuck it, I'm going to get into politics. And then just started ranting about politics, going off on politics and the eco-geographical, socionomic, all that shit. I'm just running my mouth because I've got the following to get away with it.
Fuck about politics. Like, that's one thing I could never give a fuck about. Ever. Like, I don't think I understand ever.
When we were in Amsterdam,
Yeah.
and then we were in the Uber, and then the guy was giving us a history lesson about Amsterdam, and then he was getting into it, and it was mad interesting, and he was like, yeah, and then he started talking about like British people, like the wars that British people go on, and then like Canada and all this shit, and I was like, cool, that's interesting, and like kind of like how Europe have come together and stuff, and it all kind of blended into and then we got to the EU, and then it got onto Brexit, and as soon as he said Brexit, I was like,
I zoned out. I think he asked, what do you guys think about Brexit?
Asked us,
and I didn't answer.
Bro, he literally asked us, did you vote to stay or to leave? And it's like, first of all, don't ever ask someone how they voted. You don't know me.
Yeah.
Don't ask if you've got an agenda already. If you're already telling me, oh, it's such a shame that Britain left and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Don't ask me what I voted. Don't. And granted, yes, I voted to stay, but don't ask me. Just don't ask me. And when he asked, I was just like, why is he getting onto this? Why are we getting onto politics, bruv? Just leave it.
No one cares about politics.
Bro.
And, well, people do care, obviously, but...
It's a weird one for me. It's a weird one for me. Like, I care, but it's like, I just don't have enough of a foundation to have an opinion.
Yeah, 100% agree.
I don't know enough to have an opinion. Yeah, I'm nowhere near educated enough to have an opinion
say anything about it.
I can't say shit about it. I have no idea. So I don't say shit about it.
Yeah, I agree. I completely agree.
But yeah, man, it's weird. Like, people get invested. I also, well, one thing that my brother told me one time, I rate my brother for everything. Not rate him, but I listen to anything he has to say. Yeah. One thing he said is he always votes for exactly who he wants to vote for, not for, so if it's a case of, say there's 10 parties.
Yeah.
But obviously it's going to go between Labour and the Tories, right? Always. He won't, if he doesn't fuck with either of them, or if he aligns his values more with like the Liberal Democrats or something like that, he'll vote for the Liberal Democrats. Okay. Regardless if they're even in the running, he'll vote for them. Because like he holds dear, he likes politics. He holds dear like the true democracy of like, you have, the only way voting works is if you actually vote for the party that you think should win. Yeah. Not who you think is going to win or who is more, am I team 1 or team 2? Even though like most people will vote like if they agree with nothing on this side and agree with maybe one thing on this side, they'll vote for this side. Even if there's another team over there that they agree with wholeheartedly, but they're not in the running to win, they won't waste their vote. Because people don't want to waste their vote. But technically speaking, it's a waste of a vote. It's a waste
of a vote. Because
if everyone keeps doing that, then everyone could agree with Team 7. Everyone could. But no one's voting for them because they think they're not even in the running. But if actually everyone aligned the votes where they're supposed to be aligned and voted over here, then guess what? Everyone's happy. Team 7 won. Team 7 win. Yeah. But yeah, that one thing, even though I don't get into politics, that one thing that he explained to me, it was like a few years ago now, explained it to me, I was like, rah, okay, fair point. So now every time it's voting time, I just hit him up and I'm like, bro, who am I supposed to vote for? And he always hits me with, I can't tell you who to vote for. I'm like, I know, just give me the cliff notes. Give me the summary.
Just let me know, because I can't be asked.
Yeah, bro, I can't be asked to do the research.
Can't be asked to do the research.
It's long.
That's funny.
It's so long.
Funny. Oh my days. Oh, my back hurts so much.
So delicious, yeah. I want to get you into it.
I've tried it before. I've had Monster a few times.
Really? What, these ones?
Yeah, you've given me some.
Really? And you just weren't fucky with it?
They're okay, but like I don't drink it enough to, like you said, if you don't understand it enough, you're not gonna have an opinion. I don't drink it. I won't go out to the shop and buy a Monster, like, ever. I never would. If you give me one, I'll drink it. I'll never go to the shop and buy one.
I do every day.
I know you do.
I spend money. I spend at least, it's probably it's over £100 a month. I worked out the other day.
How much is Monster? How much is a can? One something.
One something. Oh, if it's a work day, I'll have 2.
Okay, £3.
So it's £3 a day.
Or £4, let's say max.
Let's say £4 max. Times 30. What's 4 times 30? 120. That's £120.
Oh my God.
Yeah, G.
Fuck. It's crazy how these guys make money. Not even like Monster per se, but like anyone. If you've got a habit, like smokers, for example.
Bro.
Oh my goodness. I was speaking to some guys at work and they said they used to smoke 2 packs a day. 2 packs of 20 a day. Like
how much does that cost?
I think it's like a 5 or a tenner for a pack of cigarettes. I think it's like 5 for 10 and maybe a tenner for the 20 pack. I don't know. I'm guessing. I don't smoke.
Yeah.
I don't smoke cigarettes anyway. And they said they used to smoke a pack and a half a day to 2 packs a day, bro.
No.
A day.
I'm not doing that.
That is
you can't make
money.
me.
That's thousands of pounds.
Bro.
That's thousands of pounds. Habits are crazy.
Who smokes, fam? In this day and age, who smokes?
Millions.
There's an old lady that lives downstairs.
Oh, yeah, I've seen her.
I call her Smokey. That's the only time I've ever seen her. I don't think she ever leaves her house apart from smoking. To go on the doorstep and smoke.
You call her Smokey.
I call her Smokey. And it stinks.
That's
and
funny.
the things like I saw a meme the other day, and it was like, who looks at a cigarette at 8 a.m. and thinks yum?
Oh, fuck! I need that.
Bro,
I'm dying to wake up to smoke.
That's so disgusting. When you smell it, you're like, how can you wake up first thing in the morning? This is what I hate about this country. I'm sure they do it in every country, but this is the one thing I hate in this country. Anytime someone says to me like chav or something like that, or tramp or whatever, this is what I think in this country. If I ever think of Scum in England, the first image that comes to my head is like an middle-aged middle-aged kind of overweight woman. First thing in the morning, on her doorstep with a cup of tea, shaggy bedhead, hairs all over the gaff, dressing gown and smoking a fag. And it's cold outside.
And they're firm in it.
They're just firm in the freezing fucking cold just so they can have this cigarette. It makes me fucking sick.
Do you know what's funny? Because the person you described is someone that used to work in my school when I was in year... What year was I in? I think I was in year 7. Was I in year 7 or was I in year 10? I can't remember. I was in secondary school anyway. Because I remember I used to play football for my school in year 10. It was year 10. Year 10, year 11. And there was this lady that dropped me home one day. She was like one of the caretaker's mums or something like that used to work in the school. Because we lived close to each other, I remember. And she said she stopped off. I just need to go to the shop. And she was like, yeah, come. I think, she dropped me off from a football game because we live close.
Okay, yeah.
She dropped me off from a football game. She said, I just need to get my milk and my cigarettes. Every day I need to have tea and cigarettes. And she's the person you described, bro.
It's disgusting.
Exactly the person you described.
That's middle-aged
disgusting woman, hench, and all she wants is tea and cigarettes. That's it. As soon as you said that, it just triggered me.
Bro, stuff like that makes me ill. Stuff like that makes me ill. And another thing, when people, I don't know why these things are coming off. When I ask someone, what did you have for breakfast?
Yeah.
And they say coffee. You ever get that?
Every day.
It pisses me the fuck off. What did you have for breakfast? Coffee. There's nothing for me to even say.
Yeah, I know.
There's nothing for me
it's
to say.
cool.
It's just like, get out of my face. Fuck out. Especially if they're like, I'm starving or whatever. And like, what did you have for breakfast? Coffee.
You sweet me.
Shut up. Fucking idiot. Coffee. Guys, I want to get into gambling.
I've told this guy. So he messaged me saying, the text was word for word, what gambling app do you use?
Thing is, it's funny when you say it like that. When I text it, it just looked normal.
Gambling app. That's how you know you're an amateur, fam. An amateur, fucking amateur. Man said gambling app.
Bro,
that's funny to me. I don't know why.
I just don't know what fucking gambling app you use.
Gambling.
I want to gamble.
You don't want to gamble, bro. It's a.
Thing is, I know I don't.
I don't even know the words to describe it, man. It's a downhill spiral,
bro. I'm well aware that I don't want to gamble, but I'm certain because my life has been so unlucky.
Yeah.
I'm certain I won't spend more than £1 a time.
You say that because that's how I started.
But you're a gambler. You've been a gambler since the day I met you. Every time we used to go to a casino, you're sweating, fam. You're
You
stressed.
can't pull me away from the table,
Bro,
cuz.
I can't.
The roulette. I love roulette. I love roulette. It's an
So you were
addiction.
always going to get trapped. Always. I lose. I lose.
It's such an addiction.
I got into scratch cards recently.
Yeah. Have you ever won off a scratch card?
I win like £1 or two.
I've
never won
I
more
think,
than £2.
I think the most I've won is a £5, and this was when I was working back at Grill in the Market. I remember because I bought one, won it, got the cash, and bought another scratch card. I think
That's what you're supposed to do. But yeah, I've been buying them. I win like £1 or two, and then I've already given up
Yeah.
because I'm just not winning. I'm not a gambler. It's just not in my blood. So I reckon if I get a little gambling app on my phone, deposit the tenner, just do a ridiculous accumulator. But something that I say ridiculous, something that's not so outrageous that it's never going to happen. Something tangible, but the odds, because it's an accumulator, the odds are high.
Yeah, are in your favor.
And then put £1 down. Hopefully I'll get 100 back or something like that. And then we'll just keep it shaking like that.
Yeah, but you need to be. I know that's the way you want to go about it, to make it like easy breezy, light hearted and stuff. Whatever.
Yeah.
But you're never gonna win those. Like, you're never gonna win those
Why?
because you're not. It's just never gonna happen. Because for you to put £1 on or £2 on to get like £100 back, roughly, you would have to put ridiculous bets on. Like bets that are most likely not gonna come in.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But
That makes
if
sense.
you put like a tenner on or a fiver on and put like 10, 15 games accumulation, then you'll probably get £100 back. But if you put £1, £2, you're not really going to get that much back because the odds will always be stacked against you if you're going to bet for like favoured teams or people that you think may win and blah, blah. So if you put in £1 or two, you're not going to get more than probably 20 to £40. In my opinion anyway. So that's just my professional opinion. Obviously as a
I hear you, man.
mature gambler and whatnot.
Maybe I'll just leave it all together then.
To be fair, I want you to get into it.
You want me to?
I want you to
Why?
just to see what it's like. Just to
I
see
hear
if it's
you.
for you.
I don't think I'll
Because-
bet on the football though.
Why? What would you bet on?
Maybe NBA.
True.
Maybe.
True. Because you got more an understanding about that anyway. Yeah. I only ever bet on football. I came so close like twice in the past 2 weeks.
For real.
Yeah. I think I said it to. I was showing Bella. I had a 16. It was on Thursday just gone. It was the Europa. I had a 16 match accumulator all over 1.5 goals. So that's 2 goals minimum. 14 of them came in. I put a tenner on, and the return was £797.
Fucking hell, bro.
Arsenal scored one, and so I think the Ghent game was 1-0 as well. I was fuming. Just needed 2 goals. 2 goals, cuz. Would have been laughing. Off a tenner. That's why it's an adrenaline rush.
I know
That's why it's an
exactly.
adrenaline rush.
I know exactly why that's an adrenaline rush. I've seen people, fam. I've seen you checking your phone every 4 seconds.
Bro, it's an adrenaline
Refreshing
rush.
the thing.
Yeah,
I saw Lewis doing it one time. We were swimming. Man had to bring his phone into the swimming pool, and he's just on the edge every 10 seconds,
Yeah.
refreshing.
It's because of the cash out thing.
Yeah.
If there was no such thing as cash out, no one would be on their phone that much.
Yeah,
ever,
yeah,
because you'd have to wait
yeah,
till the game is done.
Yeah.
Cash out bets are where it's at purely because, let's say
You're getting the bookie scared.
you are getting the bookie set, but they give you. It's like the one that I won when I was at yours last time, like last year. So I put a tenner on like 5 games, 6 games. 5 of them came in, and then the last game started at like 8 p.m. But I cashed out at like £700. But the other game came in, I would have won like £1,200, and it was the Juventus game, and the game didn't come in. So luckily I cashed out. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
if you never have cash out, you're like, fuck.
I'm always cashing out. I'm always gonna cash out.
That's what I say. That's what I said when I first started. I could have cashed out the other day for 90 quid off a tenner. Off that Thursday one.
Yeah.
Because there was like 7 games started at 5:55, and the other like 7 games or 8 games started at 8 p.m. So all my games at 5:55 came in, and my cash out at that time was 90 quid or 97 quid.
And what was the top? What would you have won?
I would have won 797.
Oh, okay.
So do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. See, I'm not cashing that out.
Exactly.
not
That's
cashing
what I'm
that out.
saying.
I'm not
That's what I'm
cashing that
saying.
out.
But the more and more the games start, like let's say it's 8:05 and like 8:15, your cash out will drop because all those games are starting now. So the odds are back in the bookies' favor.
Yeah.
So if I had cashed out, I would have been up because I lost the bet. Do you know what I mean?
Okay,
So, but it's a risk. That's why it's gambling. It's a risk.
Cool, man.
But it's dope, man. I think I'm not an advocate of it because it's basically a waste of money. But when you win, it's a fucking rush, man. I'm not gonna lie
I
to you.
bet.
When you win, it's a rush.
Right. Should we wrap this up before we bore these people to death?
Yep.